Hello peeps, Jordan is Great 505 here. Welcome back. So I've decided to work on something. That being the prototype from Halo Legends. And the reason I did this is because Halo Legends is the best video game movie to ever exist and everyone should watch it. And it also has a pretty cool short. My favorite part of Halo Legends is the prototype short. And it's because of the cool armor in it. And I really wanted to see it in Halo 3. And originally, after I did Paradise Panic, I was going to work on this, but I thought it would be too complex because I know nothing about bipeds, and I'm at least for animation importing. And I'm still learning as we speak. So I guess I should show more to what led to the creation of this. So if we just go over here. As you can see, this is a different prototype suit. This was made by Aqua. She released her tags recently, and she was working on them, and I used her tags to make mine, and that allowed us to, that allowed me to, you know, I looked at what she did, and I used it to make mine, so because it helped me understand it better. Now, the reason I used a different model entirely is because the Halo Wars 2 one is it looks a bit weird here, which is no fault of Aqua, by the way, but it also does not have the best animations for some things, because they had to be, like, imported, you know, they're from an RTS game, you know, it's understandable, and it's also not accurate to the prototype, because it's meant for a completely different character. So that's the thing. So Aqua did a very good job on these, on her suit, and I thought it'd be cool to use what she released and put it into the prototype I'm working on. So I did that. And as you can see, it has pretty cool things to it. So I guess I should explain the weapons. Now, there are some issues with the weapons right now. I can't figure out how to get it to hold 3 weapons at once, for whatever reason. And it's quite bothersome, because I put them in the biped tag, but they just refuse to work, for whatever reason. And it's just because it has different weapon modes. So if anyone knows anything about adding more than, like, 2 weapons to a tag, it'd help me greatly if you could, you know, leave a comment or anything to just direct me into this direction. Now, with all that stuff out of the way, let's show you how it works. I'm sorry it took so long to get to this point. I just wanted to, you know, leave the things here. This is still a work in progress, of course, and, you know, I'm still learning how to do all this. There's not really any tutorials I could find on this, so this is just me self-learning a lot. So if there's something that I didn't add, it's mostly because I didn't know how to add it. So, you know, I'm still learning. So anyways, let's go into the prototype's details here. Let's start off with the minigun mode. And the minigun mode has anti-air capabilities, and it has a minigun, like in the short itself. And I originally was going to make the anti-air rockets here a separate weapon, but it just didn't fit because I thought they worked better here anyways, it would just be redundant. So let's show off the minigun. As you can see, it does a lot of damage, destroys all these guys instantly. You can shoot the rockets too, and if they dare to get close to you, they're not going to be able to. We'll put down a bubble shield, so now they can't get in here. Alright. Get out of my freaking shield. So I guess this should go to the next mode that the suit has, and that's the thrust mode. Now, normally you can also jetpack with the suit as well, as you can see, just like in the short. It's more of a jump pack. So you can do a Naruto run here, which I know people are going to be like, oh, why did you give it this? It's because that's how it runs in the short. Go rewatch Prototype. You'll see that it actually runs like this when it goes to the rave. In fact, it usually isn't actually, it's usually mostly jumping around. So as you can see, it has rocket jets to propel itself. Now, this will be very useful to use because you can also, with these thrusters, you can also boost left and right. So, this also lets you use your sword more. Like, see, you can just use that. It has more knockback than usual. You just destroyed the chieftain there. And you can use the thrusters to actually thrust into the chieftains. Which can be really useful, as you can see. It's really useful for dodging as well. But yeah, this is how you use your sword. Now, I did give it a sword because in this short, it actually uses its hand to cut a elite in half, which I always assumed that it just pulled out a sword, but apparently it didn't. It's just, you know, that's just what happens if you get hit that fast. But the good thing is that it's cool, and it just retracts out like that, and it's cool. I had to respawn to show this other mode because, like I said, I can't actually, you know, the weapon swaps aren't entirely working with free weapons. So, this is the tank cannon mode. It shoots the cannon. And it also kicks. Now, I guess we should show how this is like. You can easily kick them all. There we go. Nothing can stand the power of being kicked by the Prototype. Oh, I forgot that could happen. Now, that's the other thing about the jetpack, too. You can use the thrusters in the air, which can be used to your advantage. And the jetpack is entirely reliant on your momentum. Which can be used to do some very cool stuff. You can do trick shots and stuff. Oh, let's go, we got okay, maybe not. Anyways, let's kick them. There we go. Yeah, so as you can see, the kick is very powerful. I know some people are going to complain and be like, oh, that's too unrealistic or something. But, you know, it's funny, so I'm keeping it in. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of what it all is. You can also do that. But yeah, I think this will be pretty fun for people to control. So like I said, I just need to figure out the weapon swaps and maybe add a couple new animations. And I think this should be pretty well good to go. There's still a lot I gotta figure out in tune. But, you know, I think I'm getting close to just having it at a state where I can start work on the actual geometry of the map and the other things I want for the map. So it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to do it. And I also will be releasing these prototype tags when they're finished. Of course, you're going to have to do some scripting to get some things to work, and you'll have to, like, this is not a vehicle, this is actually just a character. Which, you know, Praise Slugman on Discord, he's actually also doing a prototype recreation. And that's kind of where I got the idea to make it a player character, so thanks to him for it. And when his thing is done, make sure to check out his recreation as well, because his will also be cool. So yeah, you can crush the jetpacks as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of what what I've been working on. I'm really happy with it. Now, of course, there are some things I want to change. Like I said, the jetpack effect I'd like to make better, but I don't know how to. Like I said, a lot of the reason why some things may look a bit weird is because I don't know how to make, because I tried to make them look good, or I tried to do something good, and it just didn't come out good, so I had to look for an alternative, so, yeah. Yeah, I'm very proud of this, you know, I hope people like this, so, yeah. I apologize if I stutter a lot. I don't really script these because I have more important stuff to be doing at the moment. I can't really have time to script these. Like, if I don't release a video within a week, YouTube does not, it makes me lose viewers, so, you know. This is actually really fun just to do this. This is just too fun. This is just too fun. Oh, where did it? That is strange. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching.